Will Caitlin Clark play for Indiana Fever against Washington Mystics today, June 3, 25? Prediction: TV, injuries. The Indiana Fever are mighty thin as they host the Washington Mystics on Tuesday, June 3. Indiana, 2-4, may be missing 3 guards, including star Caitlin Clark. The Fever used a hardship exception to add 4-year veteran guard Ari McDonald. The Fever have lost 3 straight games, one of those to the Mystics, 3-4, in Washington. The Mystics' only recent win is last week's 83-77 victory over the Fever. Brittany Sykes had 21 points and 9 rebounds, while rookies Kiki Iriafen and Sonia Citron combined for 29 points and 15 rebounds. Chloe Peterson is your best Fever follow, and sign up for our Caitlin Clark Fever newsletter. Indiana Fever vs. Washington Mystics start time today, June 3. 7 p.m. Eastern Time Tuesday, June 3, 2025, at Gainbridge Fieldhouse in Indianapolis. Need a break? Play the USA Today Daily Crossword Puzzle. Fever vs. Mystics Expert Predictions. Picks for today, June 3. Chloe Peterson, Indy Star. Mystics 78-70. The Fever have lost 3 straight games, including one to the Mystics and another to the then winless Sun, and it won't get easier anytime soon. Indiana is 0-2 with Caitlin Clark, the heartbeat of its offense, on the sideline with a quad strain. 2 backup ball handlers, Sydney Colson and Sophie Cunningham, are likely out after suffering injuries against Connecticut. Washington, on the other hand, seems to be on a roll. Its 2025 rookies, Kiki Iriafen and Sonia Citron, are each compiling early Rookie of the Year campaigns, and the Mystics have been a surprise. Washington already beat Indiana, 83-77, a week ago, and that was with Cunningham and Colson playing. Washington is physical, fast, and healthy, and the Fever are at an early low point in the season. She's got to play. Ari McDonald has 2 days to learn Fever system. Caitlin Clark injury. How long will Indiana Fever guard Caitlin Clark be out? How many games will she miss? Fever, Caitlin Clark, quad, and Sophie Cunningham, knee, are out. Sydney Colson, leg, is questionable as Indiana Fever guard Caitlin Clark injured. What is a quad injury? Fever second-year guard Caitlin Clark is out with a left quadriceps injury. She dealt with a similar injury during preseason, but team officials say this one is different. Fever coach Steph White added that she does not know the specific strain of Clark's injury. Based on her re-evaluation timeline of 2 weeks, however, it is likely a grade 1 or 2 strain. A grade I strain is mild and only involves a small number of muscle fibers, according to the Physiotherapy and Sports Injury Center, and there is usually pain and tightness but no loss of function. It usually takes 2 weeks to recover from a grade I strain. A grade 2 strain is slightly more serious, where there would be some loss of function, and that typically takes 4 to 6 weeks for a full recovery. Caitlin Clark stats. In 4 games this season, Caitlin Clark averaged 19.0 points, 9.3 assists, 6.0 rebounds and 1.3 steals, making 31.4% of her three-pointers. What channel is the Fever game today, June 3rd? How can I watch Fever Mystics game? TV, MeTV, NBA TV, with Pat Boylan, play-by-play, Debbie Antonelli, analyst, and Kelsey Casper, sideline reporting. How can I stream? Listen to the Fever today, June 3rd. Radio, 93.5 and 107.5 FM in Indianapolis, with John Nolan, play-by-play, and Bria Goss, analysis. Are the Fever favored over the Mystics today, June 3rd? Indiana Fever vs. Washington Mystics betting odds. Via BetMGM. Favorite, Fever by 5.5 points. Over, under, 161.5 total points. Moneyline, Fever minus 210, Mystics plus 170. ESPN's matchup predictor gives the Fever a 74% chance of winning. Fever vs. Mystics tickets. Fever probable starting lineup today, June 3rd. Season averages. Aaliyah Boston, 16.8 points, 9.2 rebounds, 1.8 blocked shots. Kelsey Mitchell, 16.3 points, 1.2 steals, 29% three-pointers. Natasha Howard, 12.2 points, 6.8 rebounds. Lexi Hull, 10.2 points, 3.7 rebounds, 1.2 steals, 57.1% three-pointers. Dewana Bonner, 7.3 points, 4.5 rebounds, 1.5 steals, 38.5% three-pointers. Mystics probable starting lineup today, June 3rd. Brittany Sykes, 21.7 points, 4.7 rebounds, 4.5 assists, 1.3 steals. Sonia Citron, 14.3 points, 4.0 rebounds, 40% three-pointers. Kiki Iriafan, 13.9 points, 10.1 rebounds. Sug Sutton, 5.4 points. Stephanie Dolson, 3.9 points, 3.4 rebounds. Indiana Fever upcoming schedule. 7 p.m. Tuesday, June 3rd, Washington at Fever *. 8 p.m. Saturday, June 7th, Fever at Chicago *. 7:30 p.m. Tuesday, June 10th, Fever at Atlanta *. Commissioner's Cup Games. Gambling involves risk. Please only gamble with funds that you can comfortably afford to lose. While we do our utmost to offer good advice and information, we cannot be held responsible for any loss that may be incurred as a result of gambling. We do our best to make sure all the information that we provide on this site is correct. However, from time to time mistakes will be made and we will not be held liable. Please check any stats or information if you are unsure how accurate they are. No guarantees are made with regards to results or financial gain. All forms of betting carry financial risk, and it is up to the individual to make bets with or without the assistance of information provided on this site, and we cannot be held responsible for any loss that may be incurred as a result of following the betting tips provided on this site. Past performances do not guarantee success in the future, and betting odds fluctuate from one minute to the next. The material contained on this site is intended to inform, entertain, and educate the reader, and in no way represents an inducement to gamble legally or illegally or any sort of professional advice. Gannett may earn revenue from sports betting operators for audience referrals to betting services. Sports betting operators have no influence over nor are any such revenues in any way dependent on or linked to the newsrooms or news coverage. Terms apply. See operator site for terms and conditions. If you or someone you know has a gambling problem, help is available. Call the National Council on Problem Gambling 24/7 at 1-800-GAMBLER, NJ-OH. 1-800-522-4700, CO, 1-800-BETSOFFIA, 1-800-9, with ITIN. Must be 21 or older to gamble. Sports betting and gambling are not legal in all locations. Be sure to comply with laws applicable where you reside. It is your sole responsibility to act in accordance with your local laws.